Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area, and we have an opportunity here to take a few for ourselves. Located.
Alright, so this is another smash and grab. Let's do it.
Firebrand will handle the rest.
Where are we going? This way? Alright, let's go. Maybe the dark event was supposed to be removed, but it wasn't. But, I mean, that capture chance was removed for a good reason. Because it was just completely random, and it basically made it not worth doing any covert operations with any higher rank soldiers. But in order to minimize the failure risk, you had to send higher rank soldiers. But if you send someone important, you have, let's say, a 20% chance to mess up your entire roster. If somebody important from your A team gets captured, like randomly. So that's the reason it was removed. I think I'll just send like squaddies for a month or something.
I'm on the move.
But let's focus on the task at hand for now. We do have some high ground here. That's nice.
Solid copy. Moving there. One close hits. Moving on target location. Good, got it. Affirmative.
Something
Covering
out
now.
Yeah, it's basically a lose-lose situation. It's mostly because it's like completely random. Ambush is different because while ambush chance is random, well, semi-random, you don't like lose anything when you get ambushed, you just have to do an extra mission. It's still kind of annoying, but like you don't randomly lose a dude, just because you rolled poorly.
Okay.
This is an interesting area in the middle. There's barely any cover down there, and it's kind of surrounded by high ground. Alright then.
Got it, moving.
And we do have a sharpshooter here.
Target location.
So steady weapon. I need to check if it's just temporary or not.
Enemy movement ahead.
If it's permanent, then that's bad.
Moving to designated position.
Where are the enemies? Oh, also, it's this map type. It will have crates that look pretty similar to our actual objective.
Solid copy.
I think I might have to move that sharpshooter. This is too far away. The penalty will be a bit too much.
Cover.
Yeah, no, that's too far away.
No need to ask twice.
Okay.
Hey, where are the enemies? This is the Savage Sitrep mission, so there might be some chrysalids here. Probably like Faceless for the most part, but chrysalids could pop up.
Orders confirmed on the move.
It should be too early for berserkers. Okay, no need to pick this up yet. There's no timer until we lose concealment.
Moving out.
So let's move as close as we can. It's possible Savage will actually make it easier, because I shouldn't need cover. So that might end up helping a bit.
That's affirmative.
I'm all over it.
Anything else?
Where are they though?
We got something over here.
Yeah, I can hear Faceless. There we go. Okay, a whole group of Faceless. It's a Faceless convention.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had...
No Taigan? No.
Don't even think about it.
Well, alright then. I mean, this should be fairly easy. All we need is firepower. Surely nobody could possibly miss a walking fridge, right? Any ranger in here? I guess not. Well, no need for anything fancy like Overwatch.
We're spotted!
Nice one, we got a crit. It's still possible there might be chrysalids in here. I'm not going to completely rule that out. Alright, let's just make sure we'll kill them. This should be enough damage.
Bedrohung ausgeschaltet.
It might not be enough damage to kill all three, actually. Hold on. Well, I can slash one, but that could trigger more of them. We can stun one if really needed, okay. Yeah, let's just be careful about this still. Somebody might also miss, yeah, or graze. I think a stun might be the best course of action here.
Signal from the transponder. Firebrand is en route to make the pickup.
Yeah, yeah. A grenade should be fine. That might not kill it though. But the weapon won't kill it either. I kinda want to move away a little. Can't move too far away because I want to be in range for a grenade.
I'm busted. Take this.
4 damage, please. Or not. Well, you tried. Well, in that case, I guess I have to shoot one. I might want to move closer. Yeah, see, I don't want to trigger another pod here. Okay, 83. You won't miss with 83, right? Right? Wrong. What the heck, bro?
Shot wide.
Yeah, I noticed. Shot wide. I definitely noticed. It's pretty hard not to. Well, he missed as well, this is fair. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
I think I need some help.
Oh, you'll be fine. You can only blame yourself. Wait, what? A stun lancer? Really? Alright then.
Forces on the ground.
Interesting.
Firebrand is on deck for recovery. Keep marking those crates, man.
Yeah, we have bigger problems, Bradford. Literally. Like, actually, literally.
By the number.
So we have a stun lancer in the back.
Let's move already.
Well then. I could get some extra credit. Why the heck not? You never know. So this should kill it, or I can just play it safe and use both barrels. Didn't want to risk doing 4 damage. Okay, so that leaves us with Faceless and Stun Lancer. Well, 2 Faceless. I might have to flashbang that Stun Lancer. That's what I'm thinking. And maybe stun 1 Faceless, it's 95%. Slashing should be safe-ish. I don't think I'll be getting that crate on the left. It's not totally safe. How many more actions do we actually have here? Hold on. So Garantio, the Shinobi, and the Specialist. And that's it. Okay. So let's say we'll flashbang the Stun Lancer and the Faceless here. Yeah, it is risky, because there's a pretty decent chance I'll trigger 2 more Faceless. Which I would prefer to avoid. I think the best I can do is try to kill it with ranged, and then flashbang the Stun Lancer and the other Faceless. So just back up slightly, take a shot, and hope we don't miss. Well, technically, I could just stun the one on the right, or disorient, and flashbang the 2 on the left still. That would work. That's probably the best.
Blinded him!
There we go.
Here I come!
Okay, I would need literally 1 more damage here. What's Garantia's chance? 75? Well, surely he won't miss, right? He already missed once. That means he has to hit this one, right? That's how it works? Yep.
That's right.
Alright, so we are not getting this crate, which is fine.
Advent just airlifted
Yeah, that's how it works. If you miss a shot in XCOM, you're legally required to hit the next one, and that's how it works.
That all you got?
Go away.
Not sure I can make it!
Okay, a crit. Fine. So, right, I still have to kill them. Now it would be best to just slash the Stun Lancer. It should be fine. I don't know, it might not be. Okay, we're doing it, it's fine. What could possibly go wrong? That was not even a kill. I think we can finish the job with combat protocol. Anyone with a medkit or something? I think so.
On my way!
Tired of waiting around.
Please kill that Faceless. Anyone?
Enemy is still up.
Yeah, I noticed. Having laser weapons here would have been helpful for sure. Can I even kill it? I need combat protocol on the Stun Lancer here. So I guess it's up to Garantio. Just shoot it in the face. You can't miss from point blank, right? Yeah, 100. Fridge still standing, yep. Alright, so a combat protocol, the Stun Lancer.
It is clear.
Don't want to risk missing that. Just kill him.
I got the loot.
Got the loot. Advanced laser sight. Okay, where are the containers? Here's one, and one. Yeah, we can get both. There's still one more pod. But that shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. Yeah, I can get both, but I would really have to rush them hard.
Finally!
Might be a bit too risky getting this one. Still doable. I suppose I still have teamwork. But I might be too far away to use it. And the fox has command if needed. Okay, fine. Looks safe.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our
Oh yeah, and we
transponder
should
is
probably
active.
call
Firebrand will
evac.
handle the pickup.
Somewhere in the middle.
Need an evac! This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight. Reloaded!
I don't know if I really want to rush this. I don't want to push my luck too much. The last spot is probably around here. So, pretty good chance I'll trigger it if I dash forward. Seems risky. So if I do trigger a pod, hold on. It might not be just Faceless, we just had a stun lancer a moment ago. I guess I can use aid protocol if we get something. Alright, let's grab it. No, it's fine. Got it.
I'm going. Not a problem.
Here I come!
Tempo! Affirmative! Covering now!
So two more on the left, one over here. That pod is out there somewhere. If we're lucky, it's actually inside the building. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay, see, there's an officer. So actual ranged enemies. And a rocketeer. Right. Savage my ass. Well, okay. Let's see what we can do about that. Probably not much with this dude. Technically, he can take a shot, but it's going to be a terrible shot. 0%. Okay. Let's just grab a crate. I don't think he can do much. I'll just have to back up and let them come to me. I think that's the best we can do. Back up and let them come to us.
Finally!
Yeah, 0%. It was too far away, behind full cover, so that was not going to happen.
I hope it's
Alright, let them come to us. It's fine. I'll play it safe with anyone who's wounded.
on my way. It's killing time.
Here you go. Yeah, we are a bit far away
Double
ourselves.
time!
Honestly, we already have enough crates. I could just leave once evac arrives.
Give the fire shots.
I'm mostly concerned about the Rocketeer. For obvious reasons.
Fire!
I like Rocketeers when they are on our side. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting this crate over here. So evac is coming on the next turn. We'll just leave on the next turn, it's fine. The Rocketeer is too far away to actually do anything. So, as long as we're close enough to leave, we can just leave.
Here I come.
Maybe I can kill the officer. What about the sharpshooters? I can flank him. I'll have to stand in partial cover.
Let's do this.
But it won't matter if we kill him. 91%. Not quite. How about combat protocol? Or we can take a shot with the SMG. No?
Missed.
Yeah, I noticed. We can finish him off with combat protocol.
What's over there?
Works for me.
In position.
So that should be pretty much it. We can just leave on the next turn.
Begebe mich zum Ziel. Na los, zeigt euch.
He's not close enough to do anything. Well, he can take a shot, but that's about it.
I might need some help.
Oh no, 1 damage.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Yep, time to go. I think everyone is in range to leave.
Moving out.
It should be. Yep.
Got it.
Alright, we're out of here. Good mission.
Und los geht's.
Sure thing.
Finally!
I think that's everyone.
I'm gone!
Almost everyone. Hey, wait for me! Don't leave me behind.
Going.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base. Center.
So, we got 2 promotions. Another corporal. Yeah, that's a tough one again, but I'm going to grab Arc Pulsar. Same reasoning as before. It can be helpful to reduce hack defense. Right, so sharpshooter. Well, I think with snapshot and high aim, center mass makes more sense. Yep. We got 35 supplies, 3 Aurelium, 4 alloys, and advanced laser sight. Alright then. We'll get a Templar in 41 hours. Yes, supply drop available. It's not much of a supply drop, but it's better than nothing.
Avenger plotting new course. Setting course for the Chilean Control District.
I should probably make contact with another region soon.
Commander,
We don't have a discount, I think, but only from some region, I don't remember which. Or maybe not. I thought we had a discount. So... Oh yeah, we do. So 53 intel to make contact with New Brazil. I guess we should just do that. Makes sense. Not much point waiting. Just make contact.
Course for the Brazilian corridor, attempting to establish local regional contact.
There we go, got the Templar.
My people understand that I greet you as an ally, facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that flow through the earth and all its...
No, the mission to get the Templar did not have ambush or chance to be captured. None of that.
Those who have fallen victim to the
But now, unfortunately...
with our
Yeah,
success,
so this is not supposed to be here.
sign us new orders.
that was supposed to be removed in the build I'm playing.
Has presented itself.
Is that temporary?
Followers are
Yeah, okay, so that's temporary. It will go away after a while. However...
Constructed the ring facility, Commander, but currently...
Oh, shut up, Bradford. Can't you see what you're thinking, damn it?
With the resistance.
Yeah, honestly, like, the best thing to do here is to not do anything. Just leave it be for a month or whatever. But that sucks, because you miss out on a lot of rewards. You can just save and reload, I suppose. Like, right before it's finished or something like that. But it's just not worth it. Like, it's not worth risking a soldier loss. It's just not worth it. Especially when you have to send higher rank soldiers to reduce the risk of failure. So, take this mission for example, enemy corpses. For anyone who doesn't know, corpses are very valuable in long war. So, if I send, let's say, 3 low rank people, right? Lance corporals. I'll send the 3 Lance corporals. It's 30% chance to fail. 32% chance to get ambushed. And a 20% chance for somebody to get captured. If I want to reduce the chance of failure and send higher rank people, let's say my only officer, one of my only sergeants, and a corporal, this is still 4% chance to fail. And I still have 20% chance to lose, let's say, my only officer. Or one of my only sergeants. Which took 2.5 months to get. So, I mean... it's just not worth it. It's just straight up not worth it. But not doing this at all is also kind of bad. There are rescue missions, but you actually have to, like, find the mission and then do it. You still lose the person who got captured for, let's say, a week, 2 weeks, and you have to actually find that mission. I mean, like I said, there's a reason it got removed in the current dev build. It was not supposed to be here. Like, there's a good reason it got removed.
Therapy clinic. A few minutes under the knife and you've got a clean bill of health.
I don't think I will be doing it at all. Well, sending rookies is just not worth it. If I send a rookie, the chance to fail will be like 50%. Because sending rookies does not reduce chance to fail. So it's just going to be the base. So if I send them to a mission like this, if I send the 3 rookies here, it will be 70% chance of failure. So, I mean, that's not even worth doing. See? 70% chance to fail. So you get nothing. You spend 8 days and you get nothing. And you might still get ambushed. So you might still risk, like, losing people by doing the ambush with 70% chance to fail. Like, it's just not worth it. I think the only way to do it is really to just save right before it finishes. And then reload if you get captured. Like, I don't know. Because there's a reason why the chance to get captured was supposed to be permanently removed in this build. And it's a very good reason. And it was a good change. But I don't know if the Dark event was just an oversight. See, the problem is, I was planning to do the Advent HQ in New Chile by the end of May. That was the plan. But now take this hypothetical scenario.
Commander, we currently have no new
Oh, shut up, Bradford. We're talking, can't you see? Why are you interrupting? That's just rude. So take this hypothetical scenario. Let's say I send a bunch of those to those Steel Corpses mission. Corpses are very important. So I'll send Fox, I'll send Roar, I'll send Ambrosine. So then Fox gets captured, which might make him unavailable for a while, until a mission pops up with him to rescue, which first you have to actually detect using intel. So that's one thing. Then you obviously have to actually do it. I don't know how long that might take before we get an opportunity to rescue him. So if my only officer gets captured, then I basically have to delay the Advent HQ assault. Because there's no way I'm doing that mission without an officer. I'm just not doing that mission without an officer. For anyone who was here when we were doing the 3-hour Advent HQ assault to liberate a region, it's a very long and very tough mission. You can bring 10 people, but you have a mission with like 40 enemies, somewhere in like high 30s to 40. And it's not exactly about the number of enemies. You will have 3 very big pods in that mission. The maximum size of a pod in the Long War is 8 enemies in one pod. So in an Advent HQ mission, I think you will always have 3 pods of 8 enemies. Exactly 3. There's one early on, there's one like somewhere in the middle, and there's one 8 enemy pod right at the end with the general, which is like the big bad of the mission. So that's the hard part, and you really need to bring like the best you can possibly bring, because it's a tough mission. But liberating region is very important in Long War, and you should try to liberate your first one as soon as possible. But if one of my key soldiers, my point was, if one of my key soldiers gets captured for this, like right before I get ready to do an assault, then I will not be able to do the assault. And the longer I wait, the harder it's going to be. The more supplies I lose, because liberating region allows you to run supplies in that region, which gives you a fairly large supply income. So it's really important. Yes, it's 28.2. So that's my issue with it. If I do it quote-unquote properly and send like squads that minimize the risk of failure, I risk having somebody really important for my missions getting captured, which could potentially like throw the entire campaign off. And it's different actually losing somebody in a mission, because, I mean, you can influence that, right? When you're actually doing a mission. Sure, you can get screwed by RNG, like that can happen, but it's something you were doing, right? It happened like during an actual mission gameplay. This is just 20% chance, period. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It popped up for a dark event, which I don't know if it's intentional or not, but I know it should have been removed. In fact, their Ava said the other day that it should be removed in all forms. Like, I don't remember the exact wording he said, but he said that it should not pop up ever. Like, it should be permanently removed, it should never be a thing in covert actions. But it clearly still is. So, I'm not quite sure what I want to do from here. Thanks for coming, Varazir. No, that won't help because it popped up through a dark event. Like, it's not a bug. The bug might be that, like, maybe the dark event was intended to be removed, but it wasn't. So, like, restarting will not help with that. Maybe there's... Okay, does anyone know if there's a console command that would allow me to deactivate a dark event? Because I do have a console active, but I have no clue if that's something you can do or not. If you can deactivate a dark event through console commands, I would do that. I might have to look that up. Because really, like, the risk of kind of like screwing up the entire campaign is too high. I would actually just not do this. I would just not do this, because like the risk-reward is not worth it. You risk too much, and the reward is too little. Yeah, the corpses are absolutely crucial. You can't do research without corpses. Half the research in the game requires corpses, and then actually making items requires corpses. But I'm not talking about this one specific covert action. I'm just talking about covert actions in general. Like, there's a lot of stuff here that you need. The Long War itself is specifically balanced around you getting these covert action rewards. So you can just not do it for a month, but if you don't do it for a month, then like you're basically handicapping yourself, you know? But hey, even locating skirmishers is risky. I can't even, well, I mean, I can't do it right now because I don't have a staff sergeant. But if I get a staff sergeant, I can't even do this without risking to lose my staff sergeant. So, like, if this is still here, by the time I get a staff sergeant, I will not be getting skirmishers just straight up. I will not be getting them. Because, like, the risk-reward is just not worth it. Like, the risk is too much, the reward is too little. So now I'm not sure what to do from here. I need to, like, talk with someone who knows console commands and see if I can remove it with console commands. Because I have them active, I just don't know. For now, I think the best I can do is, like, still send people on missions, but save, like, a day before they're finished. But the issue is that reloading right before it's finished might not actually change the outcome. You need to do something differently to change the seed. Well, I can't do that, Shivred Dragon, because I'm not using the second wave option to enable resistance orders. Unless I can use console commands for that. I would have to restart, like, way back. I think we would have to go back several hours. Because before the dark event activates, it actually gets, like, it's in the preparation phase.
The aliens took everything.
So reloading, like, just before it activated will not help, because it's still being prepared.
Choose to do with their lives.
So I would have to reload, like, several hours back. And then the issue would likely pop up again, if it still exists as a dark event. Well, I don't know. There has to be something I can do through console commands, I just don't know. Well, I think the best I can do is to just, like, save and reload, basically. But if I lose... I'm just telling you, if I lose my officer, for example, that's basically the end of this campaign. Because it will prevent me from doing the region liberation. So that will screw me on supplies. Because you easily get, like, 300-400 supplies per cycle for having a region liberated. So that's a big deal. So I will not be able to liberate a region, I will not be getting, like, hundreds of supplies per refresh. I'll be kind of screwed. Like, it will snowball the entire campaign, just like my previous campaign snowballed. But my previous campaign snowballed because I didn't quite know what I was doing. I didn't have enough knowledge about the mod yet. But that's my concern, that it threatens to, like, snowball my entire campaign downhill. And yeah, I kind of do really need corpses. Let's do something easier for now. Like, gather supplies. I can send 2 corporals. Oh, hold on, let's check the Templar really quick. What are his stats? Matt, 8 health, 14 mobility. Okay, that's pretty good. That is actually pretty good. So... You know, I don't use invert very often in vanilla, but I'm actually considering in here. The downside is that I won't have amplify, but amplify only works with 2 attacks. Invert could be really useful against some really tough enemies. Yeah, I don't like his name, no. At least he doesn't rely on shooting things. Does invert work on Advent General in Advent HQ Assault? I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't, but they did have some weird resistances. Like, they were 50% resistant to disorient, if I remember correctly. But that would be a great moment to use invert against Advent General. And I think amplify is kind of slightly less useful in Long War because Vault has built-in aim increase. Normally in vanilla you need an additional ability, but in Long War the aim increase against your targets is built into Vault. So last time I was fighting a general, I didn't actually amplify him, I used Vault on him. And I used Vault most of the time, because there are so many enemies with, like, high dodge, with tactical sense and shit like that. So frankly, I feel like Vault is more useful than Amplify a lot of the time in Long War. So getting Invert might actually be a good idea instead. Yeah, and then you have Rapture and stuff. Oh, plasma weapons have built-in Rapture, okay. Yeah, I'm going to grab Invert then, that just seems more useful. Invert it is then. And then Stun Strike. Okay, Stun Strike actually saved my ass multiple times in the previous campaign. It's so good. So definitely Stun Strike. Especially since it doesn't end your turn. So there we go. This guy is actually going to be pretty good with 8 health. The only thing I was worried about is getting like a really squishy Templar, but this guy is good, he's really good. Yeah, Stun Strike saved my ass, like literally multiple times. So, okay, I kind of want to try getting these corpses here. What are the engineers doing? So what if we get an engineer here? How long will that take? 6 days. 6 days is reasonable, because I don't want these people locked out of proper missions for too long. Okay, let's send them. One of the mistakes I made in my previous campaign is not focusing on corpses earlier. Because for anyone who doesn't know, there are very few missions in Long War that actually give you corpses. Vast majority of the missions do not give you any corpses whatsoever. There are only a few mission types that do, and most of these missions are very tough. The only exception is like the Faceless mission, where you detect a Faceless in your haven and you get a mission to counter that. However, the corpses you get from that are a lower force level, lower tech level. There's like a formula what force level Advent can be in Faceless, whatever that mission is called. A mission where you kill Faceless, who are resistance people in a haven, basically. There's limited force level in that mission, because you cannot send your normal soldiers. You have to fight just with resistance personnel in that haven, and one advisor if you had one stationed. So there are limited types of corpses you can get from that. But the covert action can give you any type of corpse that can pop up in a mission normally at that point. Like I got Andromedon corpse just after I reached the tech level, the force level where Andromedons can spawn. I got a lot of good stuff from this. And again, normally these kinds of corpses are very tough to get in Long War.
For wanting to keep an eye on Tygan.
Yeah, rendezvous, that's it.
Need all the help.
So rendezvous mission. That's the easiest mission type that can give you corpses, but it has a force level penalty for Advent. So normally you only get corpses from like Advent, HQ Assault, which is the end of the Liberation chain, from supply raids. And supply raids in Long War are generally quite a bit harder than supply raids in Vanilla, because they're harder to find and have higher baseline activity. And there was another mission that also had full salvage. Don't remember what that was. But yeah, point is, corpses are generally very valuable. So one of the mistakes I made in the previous campaign was not focusing on them more earlier on, which means I missed out on a lot of important research. A lot of secondary equipment requires corpses and research from corpses. Even some primary weapons require corpses. For example, a Templar weapon upgrade requires a Stun Lancer corpse. A Fusion Blade requires Stun Lancer corpse. Or what? Arc Blade. Fusion Blade requires Archon corpse. But the point is, a lot of good research requires corpses, and you can't get those easily. Anyway. Just checking gear here. There you go. Wait, is that 2 Grenadiers? Okay, that's a bit awkward. Hold on. I might need them for actual proper missions. We'll send the Valish. And one more person. It's going to be 4%, but... oh well. We can send one sharpshooter. It's going to be 4% chance to fail. I guess that's fine. Okay. That'll do. Let's go then.
This action.
No, you cannot pick corpses on missions. There is a mod that allows you to pick up corpses and carry them to extraction, but it's kind of imbalanced because, Long War is designed around corpses being hard to get. You're not supposed to be able to get them easily. And that's why I decided against using that mod. It inherently breaks the balance of Long War. No, this is a campaign started with this build. My previous campaign was updated in the middle, but this one was already started with this build. Alright, let's do the mission here. So this will counter a Shredder Dark event. Definitely want to counter that. And we'll get some intel. And normally the build worked just fine. The problem is that I got the Dark event that enables the capture chance, because it wasn't there normally.